Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn module number 2, part A, grammar for competitive examinations. Part 2. In the part first, we learn about the homonyms, word formations, vocabulary, and about the one word substitution in which one word replaces a group of words. And second part we learn in it homonyms, that is similarity in spellings and pronunciation. We confused and make mistake due to that particular pronunciation of the word. Those words are called as homonyms, having similar in pronunciation but different in meaning. After that we learned that words similar in form and different in meaning or usage are called paronyms. And now we are going to learn use of phrases. Use of phrases. A phrase is a group of two or more words functioning as a meaningful unit within a sentence or a clause. It is commonly considered as a unit between a word and a clause. It is determined by the head word in it with one or more modifiers. The main types of phrases are noun praise, verb praise, adjective praise, adverb praise, and prepositional praise. Remember, friends, there is a functioning word, two or more words in a phrase. Group of two or more words called as a phrase. Second part, those words having meaningful called as a meaningful unit. And third part, considered as a unit between a word and a clause. Fourth part, in praise there is a head word and other words are worked as modifiers. So here today we are going to learn the types of phrases. First phrase, noun phrase. In this phrase, a noun or a pronoun is the head word. There can be articles, determiners, adjectives, adverbs as modifiers. In noun phrase, the head word is noun or pronoun, and which words are modifiers? Works as modifiers, articles, adjectives, and adverbs. A noun phrase can function as the subject, object, or complement in a sentence or clause. What is the structure of noun phrase? See, girl. The word girl is a noun. Noun. A girl. A in the phrase is a determiner and girl is a noun. A beautiful girl. First, a is determiner, beautiful is adjective, and girl is noun. A very beautiful girl. See again, a is determiner, beautiful is adverb, girl very is adverb, beautiful is adjective, and girl is a noun. Function, a girl is an asset in the family. In a family. A girl underlined is a subject of that sentence and it is a noun phrase. What is the function of a noun phrase in the sentence is a subject. Next example, prepositional phrase. That is, prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrase, a phrase that comprises of a preposition and a noun or pronoun as head, is called a prepositional phrase. It can also be formed as preposition plus noun phrase. Prepositional phrases function as adverbials in clauses. For example, Ramesh is going to the garden. It is an adverbial phrase. Why? Because it indicates the place, that is to. To is a preposition and the garden is a noun phrase. P plus NP. Seema always sings in a melodious voice. Again, adverbial. How it is adverbial? That is, in is a preposition and a melodious voice. Melodious is a adverb, adjective. So, adverb or adjective. So, it is called as a adverbial. Prepositional phrases are always, most of the time, are functions as a adverbial in clauses. Next part or next type, verb phrase. A verb phrase is a phrase composed of at least one verb and supported by auxiliary or modal verbs. It functions as a predicator. So, each and every time we can see that what is the function of that phrase is indicated in this module, and you must remember what is the structure of the verb phrase, and next part what is the function of that verb phrase. Any phrase, not only the verb phrase. He plays chess. It is a plain example. Plays is a main verb. Next, he was playing chess. Auxiliary plus main verb. Auxiliary is was. He will have played chess. Auxiliary plus auxiliary will have plus main verb played. Function. What is the function? Salim has drawn a picture. Salim is a subject. Has drawn predicator and plus a picture is the object. So, in this way, we can understand what is the function of verb phrase. It is a predicator for subject and object. Next part, phrasal verb. That is, a phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and one or two particles. The particles can be either prepositions or adverbs or both. It creates a different meaning other than its original meaning. So, how it is a combination of verb and one or two particles. For example, bring up. It is a bring is a verb, up is a preposition. Give up. Examples, look after, break into, step down. Next example, sort out, put up, look forward, look down, look forward to, look down upon, set off, call off, etc. See, those are called as a phrasal verb. So, remember it, those are the example are of phrasal verb. Make a list of those phrasal verbs, then only you can understand what is the meaning of phrasal verb and how it is used and creates a different meaning. Only two words create a meaning. Bring up, give up, look after. Those are called phrasal verbs. There are two types of phrasal verbs, that is transitive and intransitive phrasal verbs. And second one, separable and non-separable phrasal verbs. First example, a transitive phrasal verb requires an object. Otherwise, it does not make complete sense. For example, they will sort out the problem. Next, and he threw away the ball. She looked after her child. Those are examples of transitive phrasal verbs. Next, an intransitive phrasal verb does not require an object in the sentence to complete the meaning. Remember how transitive phrasal verb requires an object. You can't say they will sort out. It doesn't have any meaning. But you have to say they will sort out the problem. And intransitive phrasal verb, there is not requirement of object in the sentence to complete the meaning. For example, the dog ran away. There is no need to tell where the dog ran away. Next example, she was brought up with care. Who care for her, and uh, how care how her care is taken is not given here. The sufficient example is she was brought up with care. So how it is a verb intransitive phrasal verb. Another type of phrasal verb is the verb whose verbs and preposition can be separated to be used in different place. In sentence, they can also be used in the joined form. For example, please turn on the light or please turn the light on. Next example, they picked up their member from college. They picked their member up from college. So, in this example, it can be separated. Next, a non-separable phrasal verb is the verb whose verbs and preposition cannot be separated to be used in different places in sentence. They are used together. For example, the manager looked into the matter. You can't say the manager looked the matter into. You have to use the manager looked into the matter. He is trying to give up bad habits. So, if we separate it, it will change the meaning. That's why we have to say he is trying to give up bad habits. You can't say he is trying to give bad habits up. It will change the meaning. Instead of it, in non-separable phrasal verb, you have to use he is trying to give up bad habits. Next example of praise is adjective praise. A praise that acts as an adjective in a sentence is called an adjective praise. It also modifies a noun or a pronoun. It includes adjectives and modifiers. Example, the rose in the garden was very beautiful. The car she gave him was very luxurious. These are the example of adjective praise. Very is modifier, luxurious is adjective. So, what is the function of adjective praise? It modifies a noun or pronoun. He ran very fast is modifies ran very fast modifies a noun he. Or the rose in the garden was very beautiful. Here it modifies a noun, the rose. Next example, adverb praise or adverbial praise. That is, a praise which acts as an adverb in a sentence is called an adverb praise. It modifies a verb or other adverbs in the sentence. Remember, adjective modifies a noun or pronoun rather is and adverb modifies a verb or other adverbs in the sentence. He ran very fast. It modifies ran. Ran is used for fast and very is adverb. He ran very fast in the race. Next example, she worked rather miraculously. There are different types of adverb phrases. They denote time, place, direction, manner, frequency with the help of prepositions. They are as follows. See the examples of adverb praise. Adverbial praise of time. For example, in the evening, at night, on Monday, during my childhood, for some time. It suggests time. Since long time, for an hour, by the time, etc. Those are the examples which indicate the time. That's why it is called as adverbial praise of time. Next example, next type, adverbial praise of place. For example, at home, in Delhi city, on the table, above the roof, below this bridge, near the garden, besides the railway station, etc. So this it mentions the place. That's why it is called as a adverbial praise of place. Next type, adverbial praise of direction. For example, to Kolhapur, across fields, along the lake. So it indicates the direction. Up the mountain, down the hill, towards the mall, behind the fuel station, between two towers, under the tree, etc. So here we can understand how the adverbial praise of time, place, and direction is used in the sentence. Next, adverbial praise of manner. For example, in a beautiful manner, very sweetly, rather fast, etc. Adverbial praise of frequency. For example, twice a month, frequently, rarely, once a week, etc. Here we can understand how the adverbial praise used. There is an adverbial praise of time, of place, of direction, of manner, and of frequency. Those are the types of adverbial praise. Here in your textbook, there is a task on page number 34. See that task. Task number 3. Identify the type of the underlined phrases in the following sentences. So, in this way, you can understand the use of phrases in the sentences. Here is one example. First example on page number 34. The boy in the shop is my friend. In the shop is underlined. It means what is the type of phrase? In the shop, in is a preposition, the shop is a noun, so it is a prepositional phrase. Try to solve another examples, next examples from your textbook. In the next lecture, we will learn about use of tenses. Thank you.